Welcome to News Update on Value Chain TV. I am Yemena Bagudu with the news. It is now officially confirmed that the 35,000 Naira wage award for civil servants to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal has been approved by President Bola Tinubu. In a memo issued by the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, ECBO INTA, and addressed to the Chief of Staff to the President, Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, Ministers and Ministers of State and other officers of the Federation. The directive indicated that all federal civil servants are beneficiaries of the wage award, which is to take effect from September 1st, 2023. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, has said that a proper taxation system where all tiers of government is vested in taxing citizens and citizens are committed to paying taxes as at when due will end the borrowing of loans by the federal government to fund projects. He made this remark at a book launch in Abuja through the Permanent Secretary of Political and Economic Affairs, Nko Isiobana, who represented him. Akume's remark is coming in the heels of an earlier statement credited to the acting chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, Zak Adedeji, allaying fears that the resolve of the service to increase the country's tax to GDP ratio to 18% from 10.86% will lead to increase in taxes. Adaobi Ogwejiofo finds out the opinion of some Nigerians on the development.
With the consistent borrowing of funds from global financial institutions like the World Bank, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has said that a proper taxation system which involves taxing citizens will help the government to stop borrowing money in order to fund projects. Value Chain is out to ask Nigerians what they think about this.
If the tax policy, if it's the way out, government should firstly at least try to get people employed. So once people are employed, it will be very easy to pay tax. And those who are even working with the government, the money that they are even taking is not even enough. But tax policy is still the best for government to make money.
People are passing a lot of things in this country. You understand? Is it somebody that passes a lot of things that you are going to make the person to bring tax, to pay tax again? Where is he going to have the tax from? You can see unemployment in this country all over unemployment. Youth everywhere, unemployment, insecurity everywhere. So I'm not saying that it's not a good idea at all. Except the government want to people to commit suicide in this country.
As heard from Nigerians, while some feel that with good structures put in place, taxation is a good idea, others feel that it is a bad idea and a no-go area considering the current situation of Nigerians. I am Adaobi Ogwejiofo reporting for Value Chain TV.
Panelists at the ongoing 2023 African Energy Week in Cape Town, South Africa, has noted that Nigeria has the potentials of maximizing development, exploitation and monetization of the country's 37 billion barrels of crude and 200 trillion cubic feet of natural gas resources towards ensuring energy security and social economic development. Managing Director Platform Petroleum Limited, Anim Osadibe, said that Nigeria has a lot of proven and natural resources which remain untapped despite the country's exploiting these resources for the past 6 decades. The expert argued that Nigeria is an appealing energy investment destination. Chat Moses completes the report.
Asadebe said that Nigeria's access to free markets such as Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire and other international markets guarantees investors heavy profits. While giving his comments, the commercial director of Century Group, Anthony Ellis, said that there is a need to develop new infrastructure and modernize existing assets, including priority to building capacities by both the government and investors coming into the country. Also speaking at the session was the General Manager of Capacity Building Division at NCDMB, Ama Ikuru, who noted that by boosting focus on local content development, Nigeria is unlocking avenues for best energy products and services and for new investments to flock in. The African Energy Week is organized by the African Energy Chamber and targets an end to energy poverty by 2030. The event comes to a close today. Chat Moses reporting for Value Chain TV.
Still ahead on news update, is Nigeria truly broke? Stay tuned for the full story after this short break.
In the heart of Nigeria's capital, an event like no other is about to unfold. Get ready for the 6th Annual Value Chain Lecture and Awards, coming away on Thursday, 26th October 2023 at the PTDF Auditorium, Central Business District, Abuja. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's theme is set to make history. Midstream gas development, a pathway to Nigeria's energy transition. As the nation transitions to cleaner and more sustainable energy sources, we are honored to bring you a lineup of experts, influencers ready to guide us on this transformative journey. For 5 remarkable years, the Value Chain Annual Lectures and Award has been the anchor for gathering prominent stakeholders in the Nigeria's oil and gas sector. Our mission is to recognize, inspire, and drive innovation in an industry that powers our nation. We have gathered a stellar group of industry leaders, policymakers, and experts, all eager to share their insight and expertise. Together, we will explore the future of energy in Nigeria, focusing on midstream gas development as a vital pathway to our nation's energy transition. The 6th Annual Value Chain Lecture and Awards promises enlightening discussion, in-depth presentation, and inspiring awards recognizing excellence in the sector. Join us at the state-of-the-art PTDF Auditorium, a fitting venue for an event of this magnitude. This is where stakeholders in the oil and gas sector will converge, network, and learn about the latest trends and technologies. Don't miss this extraordinary event. Register today and secure your spot in the center of the energy revolution. Mark your calendars. Thursday, 26 October 2023, PTDF Auditorium, Abuja, the 6th Value Chain Annual Lecture and Awards, shaping the future of Nigeria's energy sector.
Welcome back from the break. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of Dr. Olasunpo Olusi as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Bank of Industry, BOI. In a statement signed by the presidential spokesman, Ajuri Ngalale, President Tinubu tasked the new BOI Chief Executive to ensure that Nigerians who are operating all sizes of enterprises across sectors are given fair and equitable access to much-needed support to bolster employment generation and wealth creation amongst income groups in the country. Olusi's appointment follows the voluntary resignation of former BOI Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Olukayode Pitan, and takes immediate effect. Critical stakeholders and experts in Africa's oil and gas industry is set to converge in Abuja for the third edition of the African Local Content Roundtable to review innovative approaches instituted by the African Petroleum Producers Organization, APO, member countries. The event is aimed at creating a forum for oil-producing countries and drivers of local content in Africa to hold discussions on innovative ways to tackle the growing challenges facing the continent's oil and gas industry, especially in the face of energy transition. The third African Local Content Roundtable is sponsored by the NCDNB and has APO as partners. It will serve as a platform for stakeholders to proffer solutions to numerous challenges such as funding, poor infrastructure, human capacity development, and uncertain regulatory framework. Minister of Budget and National Planning Atiku Bagudu has said that Nigeria is going through financial crisis as government is just managing to pay workers' salaries. Bagudu said these at the 30th Annual Development Forum organized by the Life Above Poverty Organization, LAPO, on Thursday in Abuja. The minister, who was represented by the Director of Bilateral Economic Operation in the ministry, Dr. Samson Ebimaru, called on non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to help the government to cover the huge gaps identified with the current challenges, while lamenting that growth rate in the country is very slow amidst rising population and high inflation. A cross-section of Nigerians shared their reactions with Value Chain TV.
If the minister is talking about income not being, revenue not being enough, they should look within. Because to me, there's a lot of wastages going on at various levels. They should cut down on cost. Then revenue will be available to pay tax and other running costs.
Nigeria is not broke. Nigeria is a rich nation of which our father have paid the price already, just that our present government, they are not making things funny for us. If Nigeria as a nation can produce Gary, can bring out other resources to feed other nations, then who are we?
Thanks for watching Value Chain News Updates. I am Yemana Bagudu. Good evening.